Fitness ladies, welcome to today's stretch and mobility session. Today we are going to be focusing particularly on your neck and shoulders. I know a lot of people have been contacting us letting us know that they are really tight through there at the moment, so hopefully this workout will help you feel much better through those areas. We're going to start off with a warm-up. So I've got a few different exercises for us. We're going to start with arm circles, just going forward and then backwards like that. We're then going to go into shoulder rolls, so just rolling our shoulders back, big rolls like that, and then again the opposite direction coming forward. Then once we do that, we'll just go into moving through our torso and lower back into windmills, so just sitting through our hip, getting a really good rotation like that, looking up at your top end. I'm going to pop 20 seconds on the clock. We'll do each exercise for 20 seconds, no rest in between. We'll go through 2 rounds and then we will start our stretching part of the session. Let's get started, team. Starting off with our arm circles, ladies, rotating those arms in nice wide circles, warming up through those arms. Rotating the other way on those arm circles. And we've got shoulder rolls up next, so either rolling forward or back, really relaxing through those shoulders. Swapping directions. And then we've got windmills, so hinging through those hips, let those eyes follow your hand. Back into our arm circles. Great job, ladies. Swapping sides on those arm circles now. Into our shoulder rolls. Again, try and get nice big shoulder rolls out. And swapping directions. Finishing off with windmills. Make sure your eye follows your hand above your head. Get a really good rotation and stretch through those hamstrings and upper back. Alright ladies, we are going to start off with some neck stretches. So you can join me on the floor or you can sit on a chair, whatever you like. We're going to start off with a side neck stretch. So grabbing your the side of your skull with your right hand and then just pulling your chin in towards your right underarm like this. And you should feel that stretch all down here through that side part of your neck. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds and then we're going to swap to the other side for 30 seconds. We are then going to stretch through the back of our neck, grasping our head and pulling our chin down towards our chest like this. You should feel that right down the middle of your neck as well. Holding that for 30 seconds. We're then going to clasp our hands behind our back, rolling our shoulders back into a really good sort of shoulder and neck stretch like this. And then finishing off, hands overhead and reaching up like this, getting a really good stretch through there as well. All right, 30 seconds on the clock to hold the stretch. I'll give you 10 seconds in between to move into position. Let's do it. Starting off with our neck side stretch, so grabbing the corner of your head and pulling your chin in towards your right armpit. Should feel a really big stretch through that left side of your neck. Great job, ladies. We are swapping sides now, so using your left arm to grab your head and pull your chin towards your left armpit. This time you should be feeling that stretch through that right side of your neck. Next up, we are going to pull our head in towards the center of our body, tucking our chin in towards our chest. Just going as deep as your body feels comfortable, so you might want to give your head and your chin a really big tuck on this. You might also just want to go easy. Up next, ladies, we're going to stretch out through our chest and shoulders, so you can either kneel or sit for this exercise. Clasp your hands behind your back and pull those hands backwards. You want to roll those shoulders back, really opening up through our chest muscle, keeping your eyes looking forward or just slightly down. Final stretch of the round, we are going to again clasp our hands and press our hands overhead. Getting a really good stretch out through those shoulders. Try and reach those hands up as high towards the sky as you can. Almost there, ladies. Keep stretching. Going into round two, so we're going back into our side neck stretch. Let's see if we can get a little bit deeper into all of these stretches. Really stretching through that side part of our neck. See if we can get a little bit closer to our armpit this time.
swapping sides, using our left arm to pull our chin towards our left armpit. Really breathe into this as well, feeling a big stretch through the right side of your neck. Alright team, next up we are pulling the middle of our head in towards our chest, tucking that chin under. You should feel this stretch through the base of your skull, through the middle of your spine and neck. Trying to get a really nice stretch out here. Alright, either kneeling or sitting for this one, clasp your hands behind your back and pull them out away from your body to get a good chest stretch. Really try and roll those shoulders back, ladies. See if we can get those arms pulled a little bit further out than the last round. And going into our overhead stretch, so keep those hands clasped, reach up as high as you can towards the sky. Almost there, ladies. Let's see if we can raise up a little bit higher, a bit more of a stretch now.
Ladies, next up I will get you to join me on the floor, so grab a mat if you like. I'm also going to use a yoga block for one of the stretches. If you've got a foam roller or a yoga block, or even just a book or some steps that you can rest your arm on, that would be perfect for this round. So first up, we're going to do a cat-cow. So on all fours like this, we're going to tuck our hips underneath, arch our back, and then rotate up towards the sky like this. Just sort of mobilizing through our spine, through our shoulders and neck. We're then going to go into a child's pose using the yoga block and doing a single arm. So resting your hand on the block and then just stretching back like this. You should feel that all through your shoulder. We're going to go one side and then swap into the other side. And then finishing off the round with a really nice total body stretch. All you need to do for this is lie down flat on your back, stretching those legs out, arms out behind you, and just really stretching out through your whole body on this one. The more you pull up overhead, the more you should feel it through your shoulders. Again, I'm going to pop 30 seconds on the clock for this one, and we'll hold each stretch for 30 seconds and go through a couple of times. Let's do it.
Starting off with our cat-cow, so making sure those hands are directly underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. We're rotating through that spine, arching up through our back, and then pressing our stomach down towards the floor. We want to feel like we're really warming up and mobilizing through that spine, through our shoulders and through our neck. Got a shoulder stretch up next, so grab your yoga block or some books or a foam roller, pressing one hand on that and then pressing downwards towards the ground. Feeling a really big stretch through that shoulder and arm on the arm that is straight. Keep pressing that shoulder down towards the ground for even more of a stretch. Swapping sides now, so other arm on your books or yoga block, pressing that shoulder down towards the ground. Going as far down as feels comfortable, ladies. Our total body stretch, so all we need to do for this is lie flat on the ground, press those legs out away from your body and arms out overhead. Really try and stretch those arms out away from your body. This one should feel really good throughout your whole body as you stretch out. Back into our cat-cow now, so let's try and get even a bit more of a rotation through our spine. Pressing that spine up towards the sky and then dipping so our stomach comes towards the floor. Our shoulder stretch up next, so placing one arm on your books or yoga block or foam roller, pressing our shoulder down towards the ground. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to the ground this time, ladies, really getting a good stretch through those tight shoulders. Swapping sides for us. Holding this stretch, getting a little bit deeper if you can. And next up, our total body stretch, lying flat on the ground, stretching those arms and legs out. See if you can pull those arms and legs a little bit further from your body now, taking some nice deep breaths. Do that one more time, so into our cat-cow position, let's go. That spine should be moving nice and fluently now. Good, Good job. 10 more seconds on this one. Alright, into our shoulder stretch, placing that hand on our block or foam roller, pressing that shoulder down to the ground. See if you can get that shoulder and body a little closer to the ground, stretch that arm out in front of you. And swapping sides now. Good job, ladies. Should feel like those shoulders are opening up just a little bit now. And finishing off with our total body stretch. Give those arms a good pull out from away from your body. Really stretching out through those arms and legs, spine, shoulders, everything should be stretching in this one.
Alright ladies, I have moved the camera just over for this final round because you are going to need a wall for these stretches. So I'll get you to jump up. We've got a few different ones. The first one we're going to do is to stretch through our chest muscle and shoulder. So I want you to have your arm at right angles like this, and then just popping it into the side of a wall or a door frame, and then twisting away like this. You want to keep your feet looking forward, and then just twisting with your body, and that'll ensure you get a really good stretch through that chest. So we don't want to sort of just twist our whole body on the side. We're going to keep our body facing forward and then twist like this. Then we can do the other arm. So this is what it looks like from behind. Again, feeling that stretch through our chest muscle. Once we've done that, we're going to hold on to the wall, sticking our butt out behind us and really stretching out through those shoulders, through our lats and our back as well. And then our final stretch will be a side body stretch. So you'll stand feet shoulder width apart, grab onto one wrist with the opposite arm, pull your body over to the side and feel that stretch through your side body, and then we'll take it across to the other side like that. All right, we've got a few rounds of that, and that's going to finish off our shoulder and neck stretching for today. Join me for our final session. Let's go.
Starting off with our arm pressed against the doorway, make sure those feet and body are facing forward, and then just rotate your torso away from the wall. We want to really stretch out through our chest and shoulders on this one. See if we can twist away a little bit more to get even more of a stretch. Alright, and swapping arms now, ladies. We're going to work on the other side. Make sure those arms are at 90 degrees. Again, really make sure those feet are facing forward, your hips are facing forward, and then just twist your torso and your shoulders away from the wall. Next up, shoulders and lat stretch. So arms against the wall. We want to stick our butt away from the wall and press our body down towards the ground. Getting a really good stretch through both of those shoulders. Keeping your eyes looking down so your neck is relaxed. Really press your body down towards the floor. And we've got our standing side stretch. So feet shoulder width apart, arms overhead, grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull across your body. You want to feel this all through that left side. And a really good stretch here. Breathe into it, nice deep breaths. And we are swapping sides, so grabbing our right arm with our left wrist and pulling over to the side. Feel this one through the right side body. See if we can get a little bit lower into this stretch now. Again, taking deep breaths into that side part of our body. We're going to go back into our doorway stretch, so arm at right angle, make sure those hips and feet are facing forward and really press away with our torso and shoulders. Let's see if we can stretch a little bit deeper into this one this time, feeling it through that chest, through those shoulders. Swapping sides for me, ladies. again, really getting a deep stretch through there, taking some deep breaths, twisting away as much as possible. We've got 10 seconds to go. And into our shoulder stretch. So standing up, arms against the wall, pressing our butt away from the wall and body down towards the ground. Doing well, ladies. Really feeling a big stretch through those shoulders. Keep holding this stretch. We've got 10 more seconds. And time for our standing side stretch, grabbing your right wrist with your left hand and pulling to the side. Again, taking some nice deep breaths here. Let's see if we can twist over a little bit more to get even more of a stretch through that side body. Swapping sides for us. Again, seeing if we can get a little bit lower, twisting a little bit more through this stretch. If you do need to obviously stand up a little bit into it, we don't want to be in any pain, we just want to feel a really nice stretch through our body. Ten more seconds, finish it off. Let's go into those stretches one more time, ladies. Really finish off our neck and shoulder stretch today. Starting off with our doorway stretch. So arms at right angles, really stretching into that chest and shoulders. For the final round, let's see if we can get a tiny bit deeper in all of these stretches. Great job. We are swapping sides on our doorway stretch now. Make sure that next arm is at a 90-degree angle and you're pressing into that doorway. Check down to make sure your feet and hips are facing forward. Let's see if we can stretch a tiny bit more through that chest and shoulders. Almost there. arms against the wall. We are sticking our butt back, again getting a big stretch through those shoulders. You might feel this down into your back as well, depending on how tight you are. Keep holding this, ladies. We're almost there. See if we can get a tiny bit deeper for the last 10 seconds. Alright, standing side stretch now. So grabbing your left wrist with your right hand and pulling across your body. Feeling a really big stretch through that side body on the left hand side. If you need to pop up and then go back down into this stretch, that's totally fine as well. And swapping sides for us. Great job. Deep breaths into this one. We are almost finished our stretch session for today.
Great job, ladies. That is our stretch session done for today. I hope your neck, shoulders are all feeling heaps more stretched out and relaxed. Remember, these sort of videos are really good to do multiple times in the next couple of weeks to make sure you definitely stretch out all those areas. Have a great day and we'll see you again soon. Bye.